so we can get through this and everybody can get the lunch. Well, welcome everybody. This is our 55th annual White Elephant Distribution Race. Way back in 1964, would you believe it? We gave away $146.20. It's come a long way since then. Anybody with cell phones, if they would please put it on airplane mode or turn them off so they're not ringing during the deal, we would really appreciate it. And I'll even turn mine on. To get started, first we want to thank all of you for what you do in the southern Santa Cruz Valley, the help that you give, even from the very littlest kids, preschoolers, clear up to the very elderly, like Ellen Cram, our treasurer. But what you do, it helps us all. We really appreciate that. And a special thank you also to all those households that donate everything that you could ever imagine in a house, in a garage, or in a patio. It's just amazing some of the things that we get. Without them, we wouldn't be here either. And then finally, a thank you to all of our White Elephant volunteers. There's approximately 600 of them that volunteer 6 days a week, 2 shifts a day at the White Elephant. I asked Gary Lava last year how many hours of volunteer work did we get at the White Elephant. She came up with 125,000 volunteer hours. Pretty amazing. Yeah. We also want to thank our Karen and her management team, our board of directors sitting behind us, and our contribution committee that worked so hard getting this day going. One of the things I want to do is introduce our contribution committee. Joan Fisher, our chairman here. Team Evers Bastix, Judy Barkley, June St. John, Sharon O'Connor, and myself. There are 7 of us, and we work very well together. We don't always agree, but we always come up with a conclusion, and that's the way it was supposed to work. Excuse me. Some of the things I asked Karen the other day, some strange things that we have donated to us. She said back in 2001, we had a BMW car that we put out for bid. We had $5,000 for it. We also, she said, on eBay, we sold a jukebox. It must have been pretty nice because we got $4,500 for that. And then there was a piece of artwork from a noted German artist, an oil painting. We put it on an auction and received $7,000 for that. So it just kind of amazes me what we get at the White Elephant for donations. Now, just a little bit of housekeeping. Remember, September 15th is a deadline for grant applications to be into our possession, either at the store by 3 p.m. or postmarked no later than September 15th. We just ask you to be reasonable in your grant requests. This year, our requests again were about $2.6 million, which is more than our store takes in every year. When you get up to accept your check, go to the microphone. Please keep your comments at least not longer than a minute so that we can get through the day. If it's longer than that, Mike Finkelstein is going to escort you out the door. One of the things we have is our outstanding grant application every year. We have a lot of wonderful grant applications that come in. Some still need a little bit of work. Pictures really help us. We can read the written information, the financial information, which is very important to us, but a couple of pictures would really help. This year, the outstanding grant application went to the SAB. Sheriff's Office volunteers. So they can come up, somebody from SAB, and clap. Good job, guys.
Thank you.
We had some runners up. Thank you. We had some runners up. We always do. We always make our list and then go through them and we vote, we talk about this. Some of the runners up are Valley Continental, BSA Continental, our Catalina Council, Wings on Words, Sarita 4-H Club, Santa Cruz Training, Santa Cruz Search and Rescue, the Sarita Food Bank, Rebuilding Together, Chubac Center for the Arts, and SUSD Early Childhood. So we have, and there's others, certainly. Let's see, my last page. Oh yeah, please don't let someone copy your application when we send out your grant applications. We have to vet people that want to come in and try to receive a grant from us, and we do that over the phone or personally. They have to fit our guidelines. We've had a couple instances where people have taken grant applications and sent it in unsolicited. Those people will be turned down. We can't allow that to happen, and we'd be completely out of control. Make sure we receive your change of address, if there is one. When we send out the grant applications, they will go out probably the second week in June. You should receive that with our post office, certainly by 1st of July. And if it's comes from Cameron up here, it could be 2 months. But we don't. If it doesn't come back to us undelivered, we just assume that you received your grant application. So if you haven't received it, please let us know. Don't come to us September 14th and say, geez, I didn't get my application. Did I get one? It's going to be a little bit late. Other than that, I think we're ready to go. And we're going to start off, if people would come up, we're going to call 2 names. The first person come up. The second person can come off to the side and wait until their name is called, and that way we can get through this process fairly quickly. And we always start with the volunteer fire departments, because we know you gentlemen are on call, and we don't want you waiting here until the end and then have to leave and not pick up your check, because that would be lunch for us. So to start with, we have the Elephant Head Volunteer Fire Department, followed by Helmet Peak Volunteer Fire Department.
Yes.
Okay. Say a few words,
Well, Elephant Head's been around since 1994, so we're just hitting our 25th year of providing service, and we couldn't have done it without the White Elephant. So we definitely appreciate everything and all the support that you guys have given us throughout the years. I don't know.
No, just want to say thank you very much. We really appreciate your guys' stuff.
Appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Okay, Helmet Peak Fire Department, followed by the Green Valley Fire Volunteers.
Hi, good morning. My name's Ken Schultz. I'm the fire chief for Helmet Peak Fire. On behalf of all of our volunteers, the men and women that protect our communities out there, we thank the White Elephant immensely for the contribution every year. It really helps us serve our community. Thank you and Merry Christmas.
Green Valley Fire Volunteers, followed by Continental School.
My name is Chuck, and I'm a member of the
PTC.
Green Valley Fire Corps. That's the volunteers that serves the fire district and community in many, many ways. Remember the guys in the little red truck that used to fix your car windows? We're also guys and women in the little red truck. We don't fix your windows, but we can fix your smoke alarms. We can pick up your snakes. Thanks to the White Elephant, we were able to replace our little red truck during the past year with a significant contribution from them. And it's not a little red truck, it's a Ford 150. The truck that we replaced will now be used for special projects, and this will help purchase a couple mobile radios for that crew for their safety and to be able to respond to non-emergency calls. Thank you, White Elephant.
We'll now turn it over to Joe Fisher.
Thank you. You know, Larry introduced everybody but himself. This is Larry Pasaka, and he is our MC. We always rely on him to start the program on. I am going to read out all the school organizations and schools So we're going to start with the Continental School District. If you would please come forward, followed by, Continental PTC, followed by the Nogales School District. Do we have somebody here from the Continental School PTC? All right, then we'll go on with the Nogales School District, followed by the Rio Rico High Schools, or Santa Cruz Valley School District. Congratulations.
Thank you. First off, I want to really thank the Green Valley White Elephant. They've been helping us for more than a decade. But I look out and I recognize many of you. Many of you are from Nogales or you serve Nogales. And here's what I want you to know. Nogales High School, at its 83% poverty rate and 97% minority rate, had the highest graduation rate in the state. 98% of our students, which is 12% higher than the state average, graduated because of you. All the social agencies, the law enforcement, our SROs, our sheriff's department, all help. And I look around, the food bank feeds our kids. So thank you, White Elephant, but thank you, community members.
Santa Cruz Valley School District, followed by Sahuarita School District.
Good morning. My name is Hector Estrada. I'm the principal of Rio Rico High School. And on behalf of the Santa Cruz Valley Unified School District number 35 team, which is sitting right here, thank you guys for being here. We'd like to thank and show our appreciation to the White Elephant. One of our core values at SCV 35 is teamwork. And we talk about being a team all the time and really what that means. And we couldn't do what we do without the supportive team of the White Elephant. And so we're extremely grateful for what they do for our community and our students. So thank you.
Sahuarita School District, followed by Great Expectation Academy.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Manny Valenzuela. I'm the superintendent of the Sahuarita Unified School District, and I wish to extend my sincere gratitude to the Country Fair White Elephant for continuing to support the almost 6,500 students that we're proud to serve in the Sahuarita Unified School District. I've been here since 2005, and I did the quick math, and I think this organization has contributed almost $2 million to enrich the quality of education that we deliver to students and to help us fulfill our mission, which we take to heart with great seriousness, which is working as a team to help every student succeed. Thank you very much.
Great Expectation Academy, followed by Montessori de Santa Cruz.
Thank you, the White Elephant. We are celebrating our 20th anniversary this year, and the White Elephant's been contributing to our school for about 16 of those 20. In the beginning, they wanted to make sure we were going to still be around. The odds were so great when we started that we weren't even sure we were still going to be around. So thank you so much for many, many years of contributions and everything that you've been able to do for our students and our community. And I'm going to make sure I don't get bounced by Mike Finkelstein. How you doing, buddy?
Montessori de Santa Cruz, followed by Los Niños de Valley School.
Hi, my name is Amanda Huerta. I'm the new principal at Montessori de Santa Cruz, and I have two of our students here that wanted to express their gratitude this morning.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for this money. We really appreciate it.
It will open up more learning opportunities for us children.
Good job. Good job.
Thank you.
the Valley Preschool, followed by St. Andrews Preschool.
Good morning, everybody. Happy holidays. Just like to obviously say thank you to the White Elephant. Los Niños del Valle has been a preschool in the Green Valley community for over 35 years, and the White Elephant has helped us grow from literally a one-room schoolhouse to about a six-room schoolhouse with about 90 children, enrolled 1-year-old through 5-year-olds. And as you know, you think back on these kinds of gifts that we've gotten over the years. I mean, the White Elephant has grown right along with us and helped us to grow, and without them we wouldn't be who we are. Thank you very much.
St. Andrews Preschool, followed by Lourdes Catholic School.
Hello, good morning. My name is Claudia Jimenez, and I come from St. Andrews Preschool from Nogales, Arizona. And I want to say thank you to the White Elephant for this money. It's for the scholarships for the children that come to our center. And we are NACE accredited, and for the quality first, we are 4-star rating school. And this money is for the scholarship for the children to have an opportunity to have a great start at life and for the future. Thank you so much to the White Elephant.
Lourdes Catholic School, followed by Wings on Words.
Good morning. On behalf of Lourdes Catholic School, we would like to thank the White Elephant for all their support to our school year after year. And Merry Christmas and God bless you.
Thank you. Wings on Words, followed by Sacred Heart Catholic School.
Good morning, I'm Carol. I'm the director at the Good catch this morning. Good morning, I'm Carol. I'm the director at the Child Language Center Wings on Words Preschool, where every child has something important to say. We are so very grateful for the ongoing support from the White Elephant program. For 30 years, we've provided speech-language therapy services for young children. For some children, talking is hard, and we are there to be sure that they have a foundation, because speech and language is the foundation for reading and writing success. So we believe what we do makes a difference for a very long time, and we are so grateful that the White Elephant believes in our mission as well. And this is a thank you to the White Elephant from the children at home.
All right, thank you. This is Sacred Heart Catholic School.
Good morning. My name is Vanessa Rothstein, and I'm the principal at Sacred Heart Catholic School. We're 2.5 blocks from the border, and our poverty rate is 96%. The checks we receive from the White Elephant allow us to provide scholarships, bus trips, and even start our own meal program. So we're very grateful for the continued support of the White Elephant and all of its wonderful volunteers. Thank you.
I'm going to turn the mic over to my co-chair, Judy Barkley, and she will continue the organization.
Okay, Ballet Continental, followed by Boys and Girls Club of Santa Cruz.
I'm Chris Cavello. I am the board president for Ballet Continental. I'd like to thank the White Elephant for many, many years of continued support. We just closed out this past weekend our 34th season, and we're looking forward to starting our 35th next January, next month. But thank you so much for everything you've done. Lisa, if you'd like to say something.
Thank you. I'm Lisa, the artistic director and founder of the company. And it's been a great joy over the years to continue spreading the good word of the arts. And we couldn't continue to do that without the support of White Elephant. and I'm serious about that. So I thank you all because it touches the lives of many children and our community. So thank you and have a wonderful holiday season. Thank you.
Boys and Girls Club of Santa Cruz, followed by Boy Scouts of America.
Hello, my name is Vicki Barden, and I'm the Executive Director of the Boys and Girls Club of Santa Cruz County. The money that we get from the White Elephant supports our job training program for teens, and it's one of our oldest programs. It's very important in our community because of the high unemployment rate. It's hard for teens to get jobs. And the money and the belief that the White Elephant has given to our kids has allowed us to leverage more money to support this program. So we're very, very grateful, and Merry Christmas.
Boy Scouts of America, followed by Copper Hills Little League.
Good morning, everybody. I'm Susan Hicks. I'm the Development Director from Boy Scouts of America, Cattleman Council. Celebrating my 5th year here. Every year I try to bring a new person. I brought my husband. Our Scout Executive's on his way. Thank you to the White Elephant. This money, we encourage the units that are within the boundaries of the White Elephant to apply for funding for everything from equipment, scholarships, registration, those kind of needs. Thank you so much.
Followed by Funhouse Movement Theater.
Hi there, I am Tracy from Copper Hills Little League. I am the treasurer of the board, and we'd like to thank the White Elephant, all the volunteers. Your continued support of sports, academics, and social programs throughout these communities is what drives us and makes us so much better. Thank you so much.
Funhouse Movement Theater, followed by Saharika Music Boosters.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Darlene Robinson, and I'm the principal of Ossa Trail K-8, and I'm here on the behalf of Sherry Mulholland and the Funhouse Movement Theater Company. She regrettably couldn't be here this morning. She's working with 125 of our third graders this morning, getting them ready for their awesome performance on Tuesday at 5 o'clock in our Ossa Trail cafeteria. So thank you so much, White Elephant, not only all of the volunteers, but each one of you who continue to donate and help us put the A in STEAM education. Thank you so very much.
Saharika Music Boosters, followed by Right Flight.
My name is Kirsten Sparks. I'm the president of the Sahuarita High School Music Boosters. Last year, because of the White Elephant, we were able to obtain a travel trailer that would safely and securely take our instruments and equipment from competitions to perform other types of performances. And this year we are planning to use money to help us buy new sousaphones and bari saxophones that will replace the ones that have been very well loved and well used. Thank you, White Elephant.
Followed by Girl Scouts of Southern Arizona.
Good morning. My name is Tom Dunn, Deputy Executive Director for Right Flight, and along with our founder, Robin Stoddard, we'd like to thank White Elephant for their contributions and their support. I'll just read you 2 quick things. Right Flight, of course, is a program that motivates kids to do better in school, and the reward is they actually get to fly an actual airplane. So on any given Saturday, if you look above you, there might be an 11-year-old at the controls. So thank you for that. One principal said, this program is amazing because it taught our kids how to achieve when they feel like they can't, and they earn something, and they understand what earning something really means. And then from a kid, I was freaking out before, but after, it was amazing. So after 33 years and 35,000 kids, we thank you very much for everything you've done for
Girl Scouts of Southern Arizona, followed by Sahuarita Stingrays.
Good morning, I'm Debbie Rich, the CEO of Girl Scouts of Southern Arizona, and
I am so grateful to the White Elephant. Because of your sustainable support, we were able to open an office in Nogales. We've increased our membership from Sahuarita to the border by over 25%. And we can do that because you continually invest in girls who are going to make our world a better place. So thank you all very much.
Sahuarita Stingrays, followed by Ridge River Athletic Club.
Good morning, my name is Veronica Avila, and I'm the board secretary for the Sahuarita Stingray swim team. And on behalf of the team, I'd like to thank the White Elephant for their continued support. This past year, we had more than 250 kids participate in our swim team and swim lessons programs. So thanks again, White Elephants, for supporting the youth in our community. Thank you.
Ridge River Athletic Club, followed by Wisdom, Sports, and Scholars.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Stephen Shedler. I'm the president of the board for the Ridge River Club. This is Mr. Jim Hahn, one of our board members. We put on learning events for youth, middle school and elementary school, as well as community members all throughout the Santa Cruz Valley. We also have a scholarship that we offer to a graduating senior from the Valley, Nogales, Rio Rico, and Sahuarita and Patagonia. And we did we've done the last couple of years a summer camp for children. One of the things that we really promote or believe in terms of promoting health and wellness for youth is value of role modeling. So all of our events typically have a role model event, and our scholarship winner is also asked to articulate a little bit about how they've role modeled health and healthy lifestyles. So we, for those role model participants, we usually give them one of these little bracelets. I did not bring 600 of them for all the volunteers, although I would have liked to, but symbolically we'd like to offer one of these to the White Elephant to just thank them for being such outstanding role models, particularly in this Christmas season, about giving back to the community. So thank you very much.
Wisdom, Sports, and Scholars, followed by Red Wolves Music Boosters.
My name's Herb Wisdom. I just want you to know that there would be no park without you. Without you, I'm also gone. So thank you so very much. It's so good to see so many friends here. The park is used daily. We've got a long way to go. I want to put in a soccer field. We've started a pickleball court. The next thing we want to do is I need to put a cover over the basketball court because the kids can't play on that cement. It gets too hot. So this is going to help. It's going to go a long way. And Kathy, I'm one of those Nogales High School graduates.
Red Wolves Music Boosters, followed by One-on-One.
Good morning, my name is Amy Delmuth. I'm the treasurer of the board for the Red Wolves Music Boosters. We support the entire music community at Walden Grove High School. Vocal, instrumental, all of them are taking care of us equally. Your generous gift this year is going to help some of our smaller groups that are newer to hopefully to thrive and to continue our great mission of supporting the arts in the high school. Thank you very much.
American Youth Soccer Organization, AYSO. Followed by Amato Youth Center.
So I'm Brent Jackman, I'm the regional commissioner, and this is Jeff Seller, my treasurer. We've been a part of this community for over 25 years, and we've had thousands of kids that have come through, and during that entire time, our mission has never changed, which is to enrich the lives of our youth through providing a world-class soccer program. And this donation goes a long way in helping us fulfill that mission, so you have our sincere thanks.
Sorry, I got a little wrong list here. Sahuarita GV, 49ers and cheer, followed by Sahuarita Community 4-H.
So on behalf of the Sahuarita Green Valley 49ers, I'd like to thank the White Elephant for their support. The 49ers organization helps to facilitate the participation of around 250 kids annually to not only learn to play and compete in football and cheerleading, but to help foster the development of friendships and relationships, build character, and other important life lessons that they get to take outside of participation in sports as they transition from being kids into young men and women. And without the support of our local community and organizations like the White Elephant, that would not be possible. So once again, thank you.
Sonnet Eden Community 4-H, followed by American Cancer Association.
Hello, my name is Ben Glover and I am 12 years old. I'm selling the Marcus here this year 4-H, but 4-H had taught me more than just a humane treatment of animals. Through 4-H, I was able to attend to the University of Arizona where I learned about farming the Waioli plant. The Waioli plant is native to Arizona and is an excellent source of both rubber and biofuel. And I made biofuel from the Waioli plant and used it around a diesel truck. I've also taken solar classes and learned how solar can play an important role in agriculture. 4-H continues their goal of making the best better while working hard, always looking for ways to give back, being proud to feed America, and looking forward to a farming future of sustainable energy for our club, our community, our country, and our world. Thank you, White Elephant, for your support.
American Cancer Association, followed by Alzheimer's Support Group.
Good morning, my name is Dennis Canoyer with the American Cancer Society, and many of you in this room already know someone who's heard those three terrible words, you have cancer. And although that's very devastating and the treatment is a challenge, the biggest challenge for many people are they can't get to their treatment because they don't have enough family members or friends who can actually physically take them to their treatment and back home. So although we have volunteers, we sometimes don't have enough. So the funds that the White Elephant gives to the American Cancer Society will allow us to pay for transportation for those individuals, whether they're staying here in Green Valley for their treatment or have to travel to Tucson for their chemo or their radiation. Our goal is to make sure someone going through treatment never hears that we can't get you to treatment. Unfortunately, that's going to put your recovery back a few days or weeks or months. So this money will definitely help so many people get to their treatment and continue to live a healthy and healthy life. So thank you.
Support Group, followed by Parkinson's Support Group.
Hello, my name is Terry Cox, and on behalf of the Alzheimer's Association, we really appreciate this grant from the Country Fair White Elephant. As we know too well here in Green Valley, Alzheimer's continues to attack our aging population, our loved ones, our friends, and our neighbors. As a matter of fact, Alzheimer's is growing faster in the state of Arizona than anywhere in the country. We are at the epicenter of the disease, and so we would like to take this grant and use it to promote education and care and support for people facing Alzheimer's here. Just like the White Elephant, Alzheimer's relies on dedicated volunteers to deliver our programs to the 140,000 people facing Alzheimer's in Arizona, and even more astonishingly, there are 339,000 unpaid caregivers. So, I am proud to be one of these volunteers. Alzheimer's has touched my life several times, and I'm trying to give back by facilitating a support group for caregivers every month. The Alzheimer's Association intends to use this grant to build a bigger volunteer base so that we can deliver more and better services to Green Valley and the surrounding area. Thank you for the support and the grant, and I invite all of you to volunteer with the Alzheimer's Association.
Parkinson's Support Group, followed by a Model Community Food Bank.
On behalf of the Parkinson's Support Group of Green Valley, I want to thank the grant committee for recognizing the importance of keeping people with Parkinson's and their care partners mentally stimulated, physically active, and socially connected. It takes a team to run our support group, and I know it takes a village to run the White Elephant. So I thank the volunteers of the White Elephant for all you do. Without you, our support group wouldn't exist. Thank you.
Before I turn the mic over to Dee Lords, I was so anxious to start giving checks away that I failed to thank Sun Sounds. All these wonderful little Christmas bags up here are from them, and they tell me there's goodies in there, which of course will sustain us through the morning. Thank you, Sun Sounds.
The Amado Community Food Bank, followed by United Way of Santa Cruz.
Good morning, my name is Debbie Acuna. I'm the manager of both the Amado and the Green Valley Community Food Banks. Once again, we are so proud to be a part of this company this morning. I want to acknowledge how inspired I am by the work that all of these wonderful organizations do in our communities. We'd like to thank the White Elephant for its continuing support and its commitment to all of us to help us build a better community. Thank you.
United Way of Santa Cruz, followed by Quail Creek Woodworkers.
Good morning. My name is Marcela Chavez. I'm the Executive Director for United Way. We have the Diaper Bank, and I want to thank the White Elephant, board members, volunteers, and of course the donators. If it wasn't possible for you, we wouldn't be here. It is the only diaper bank in our town, and it's grown so much. The only thing I can say is thank you, thank you, thank you.
Quail Creek Woodworkers, followed by Arivanka Human Resources.
Thanks to the absolutely wonderful grant that we got from the White Elephant, last year the Quail Creek Woodcrafter toy makers were able to make 600 plus toys that we donated to the Tucson Medical Center and the Diamond Children's Network. Now, last year, we give them about 50 toys a month that we bring up each month. Last January, we were asked for something unusual from the Banner Diamond Children's Hospital. Because they have hundreds of children that are there undergoing a lot of treatments, many of them cancer treatments, many of them do not survive. What they asked us last January was if we could make these little boxes, certainly not toys, but little boxes which we're now calling remembrance boxes. And 3 of our woodcrafters started making these. They're absolutely beautiful. When the children are not going to survive their treatments, they make a plaster cast of the children's hand and the parent's hand, and they want to present these to the parents. Unfortunately, they were putting them in little shoe boxes and things. We made now these beautiful boxes. We used some of the grant money and some contributions from the Quail Creek people to be able to do that. Thank you so very, very much.
Arivanka Human Resources, followed by Arizona Children's Association.
Human Resources provides meals 5 days a week. Currently, we are providing between 85 and 95 meals a day. The White Elephant has been so supportive of us, and with their aid in the last couple of years, we have a very aging fleet. We've been able to buy a vehicle with which to go and get that food that volunteers cook to send those meals out. We are so appreciative, and it's not just that. They help us in so many ways. I would like to acknowledge, I'd like for you all to see if the people from Arivanka would just stand up. These are various service organizations providing help to a community of about 750 people. We've got a lot of volunteers out there. And as I did last year, I'm going to ask them to join me in a happy dance. Get ready, next year I'm going to ask all of you to join in a happy dance. Let's have it, guys.
Arizona Children's Association, followed by Borderlands Food Bank.
I don't think we can top that. I'm Lori Regal, Development Director for Southern Arizona for Arizona's Children's Association, and we would like to thank the White Elephant for 13 years of support for our group in Green Valley for our kinship caregivers.
So the White Elephant has been providing support for Arizona Children's Association for the Care Family Center, which is kinship adoption and resource and education. So with your support, we've been able to come to Green Valley and provide a support group for grandparents or anybody who are raising their grandchildren and bring whatever services we have available in Tucson to this community so they can continue to care for their grandchildren. So thank you very much.
And we have a little gift made by a 13-year-old client for the White Elephant. Thank you so much. Thank you very much.
Borderlands Food Bank, followed by Casa Community Service Adult, Casa Community Service Behavior, and Casa Community Center.
Good morning. My name is Yolanda Soto, and I'm from Borderlands Produce Rescue. We've just recently changed our name because we want everybody to be welcome and pick up our fresh produce that we have been rescuing for 24 years. Many times people think food bank, it's only for the vulnerable. Well, no, we're for everyone because we want everyone to fulfill the mission of not only paying it forward, picking up this produce and helping many other people sharing it, but also fulfill the obligation that we all have of curbing food waste and trying to get our planet back to where it needs to be. That said, we've been doing this for 24 years. We have rescued approximately 30 to 33 million pounds of produce per year. That means that everyone is helping to keep out 2.25 million pounds of gas emissions from our environment. That's huge. I think one person at a time, we can really do this and continue to help save our environment. I want to say that we are third in the nation for food insecurity. So it's really important that we know that Arizona families need to eat nutritionally, and we need to help that issue, absolutely, by participating in these markets. The other thing I want to say is that, of course, there's nothing better than the White Elephant. The Country Fair White Elephant helps so many of us. Everybody in this room being here are going to have happy holidays because of them. I just heard recently that we were way low on the totem pole in Arizona of giving people. Well, I don't think they took in this data at all. No way. And in volunteerism, because White Elephant are leaders in showing us not only giving and caring about people, and all of us supporting the White Elephant in every way, but also they're leaders in volunteerism. And thank you so much for everything you do.
Casa Community Service Adult and Behavior, and Casa Community Center.
Well, surely like to thank...
Followed by Crossroads Nogales Mission.
I'd like to thank the Country Fair White Elephant Board of Directors, the Contributions Committee, all the volunteers, and let's not forget about all the donors that clean their closets out, and all of the people that go there and shop. So it's great to have their support as well. Casa Community Services, you notice he called 3 different programs. We house several things under one umbrella. These 3 programs are really focused on serving the needs of isolated people who live in Green Valley. Our job is to keep people socially engaged and connected to care. We do that through our Adult Day program, where people with Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, other issues that are typically being taken care of by their spouse come to us for the day, which is very helpful for the caregivers. We have a robust community center where there's a senior lunch program 5 days a week for a suggested $3 donation, field trips, activities, parties, musical events, and we also provide behavioral health services, all focused on this population of people in Green Valley that really need to be drawn out of their homes and reconnected in the community. So again, thank you, White Elephant, for all you do for us.
Crossroads Nogales Mission, followed by Green Valley Got Talent. Green Valley Got Talent, followed by Valley Assistance Services.
Good morning. I'm Jay Sherman. I'm the treasurer and vice president of Green Valley's Got Talent. First, I'd like to thank the board, contributions committee, White Elephant. Thank you so much for your support. Also, I have to say I'm humbled to be among a group of such dedicated service professionals here and with all the important services you provide to our community. It's a marvelous opportunity. Glad to be here with you. Green Valley's Got Talent provides a showcase for local artists in our community. Through a series of 5 shows that we produce each season, we offer a showcase for local artists to both perform and develop their skills. And in so doing, we produce 5 shows which have been very warmly received by our local community. If you haven't had an opportunity to attend one, I would encourage you to do so. We're always looking for new talent, so if you'd like to participate, please check out our website at gvgtalent.org. You can find information about our organization and how to get tickets. We'd love to have you participate with us. So thank you very much again.
Valley Assistance Services, followed by Green Valley CERT Council.
Too short. Good morning. 52 years ago, Valley Assistance Services began as a children's program giving out gifts at the holidays. Last night, I just packed 130 gifts going out to seniors next Monday with the Green Valley Fire Corps partnering with the Green Valley Food Bank. How wonderful is that? Thank you, White Elephant, for all that you've given us to Valley Assistance Services. My name is Chris Erickson. I'm an RN and I'm Executive Director at Valley Assistance Services. And this is Eloise Frederickson, the board president. We have Peggy McGee here and Mary Fisher, who are also on our board with us. When I began, there was 3 programs 9 years ago. January, we'll be beginning our 10th program open to this community. It touches my heart. There are so many needs that are so silent in this community. We are trying to fill those needs the best we can with financial assistance, fall prevention, senior transportation, and RN programs and health education. Thank you again so much. This is much priceless. Thank you.
Green Valley CERT Council, followed by Green Valley Community Food Bank.
Good morning. On behalf of the Greater Green Valley CERT, which stands for Community Emergency Response Team, which is a mouthful, I want to thank the White Elephant. This will allow us to provide equipment for the members of the CERT team, and also it allows us to provide equipment for the Teen CERT program, which is basically set up in Sal Rita at the high school up there. I also want to thank one person in particular. She's the lady who writes the grants for us, controls the money, and she's the lady you want to keep happy. It's Peggy McGee. She was please stand up. Okay? She doesn't get much recognition.
Valley Community Food Bank, followed by GVR Community Foundation.
I know, a little deja vu, huh? As I mentioned, I manage both the Amato and the Green Valley locations of the Community Food Bank. Last year, the two locations of the food bank served over 20,000 unique individuals. With 2,000 visits a month, we are doing a lot of work to feed the hungry in our communities, and we appreciate the support of the White Elephant and everyone else in this community in our efforts to do so. We are also working on the root causes of poverty, trying to understand how the food bank can help impact people's lives in different ways. We're looking at programming so that we can help people become more self-sufficient. We're working in concert with the Sahuarita Food Bank, the Nogales Community Food Bank, to look at ways that we can have a greater impact on our clients' lives. So we really thank all of you for your support of both the White Elephant and the food banks in our area. Thank you.
GVR Community Foundation, followed by Angel Heart Pajama Project.
Hi, my name is Jim Counter. I'm the president of the GVR Foundation, and the White Elephant is donating through our foundation the contributions to our member assistance program. There are many of our members that are not able to pay their dues each year because of perhaps sickness or loss of a spouse, loss of income, that they're unable to financially continue to pay their dues. The member assistance program is designed to assist those people. We have been for a number of years paying about $20,000 a year towards the support of these people in need. This year, we raised our goals to up to $50,000, hoping that because we have not been able to help everybody that deserved help in the past years. So we're hoping to be able to assist to a greater level. We sincerely thank the White Elephant for their contributions. They've been assisting us for several years, and we appreciate that very much. It's amazing to me to see the wonderful good that is done through recycling. Thank you, White Elephant.
Our next presenter is another member of our White Elephant Contribution Committee, Sharon O'Connor. We'll have Angel Heart Pajama Project now, followed by Arizona Rangers Missouri Company.
I'm Patty Lopez with Angel Heart Pajama Project, and we've been around for 6 short years. And our mission is very simple: is to provide pajamas and books. The pajamas are wrapped with the book to children who are homeless, in foster care, seriously ill, neglected, abused, taken from the families. We serve all of the children in need, socioeconomically in need. We go from Pima County and Tucson all the way to Nogales. Many of the agencies that are here today, we serve Montessori Preschool, all of the food banks that are represented here, Amado, Sopori. I get the goosebumps. We have waiting lists still. We started with like 3 agencies. We're now up to 72 agencies. And I just got another call yesterday, so we're doing our best to get the pajamas and books ready. And it's not only a holiday time. We serve all year long because we replenish the food banks and many of the agencies every quarter with pajamas because kids are coming in and out with needs. So I thank again the Green Valley, the White Elephant organization. This is our first time and we are just so grateful to you. It's a blessing. We will be able to get more pajamas and books. And we just wrote a lullaby that I'm going to read with you, and it's got a beautiful song. Rest, my child, it's time to say goodnight. Lay down your fears, and I will hold you tight. Your future is bright. Tomorrow is anew. I am here for you. One day I'll see, or you'll see what I see in you, a gift to the world, a gift to me too. With love and care, your dreams draw near. You'll be with us always from crib to career. It conveys a sentiment for our kids that we're all here, no matter how difficult the situation, but we need to support them. Thank you again to each of you and to the White House.
Arizona Rangers Madera Company, followed by Arivaca Community Center facilities.
I'm George Grove. I'm the commander of the Madera Company of the Arizona Rangers. Our area of responsibility is basically from about Valencia Road down to the border. We are one of 21 companies throughout the state, which consists of about 436 members. We have basically four missions that we try to perform. One is to provide assistance to law enforcement agencies throughout the state. We do that mainly, our company does that through Sahuarita PD. That's the closest one and the one that we support the most. Our second one is to provide service to the community for different functions in the community when you need help, whether it's with parking cars, traffic control, crowd control. That's the type of stuff that we try to do. Our third one is to work with the youth in the community to try to build a better community and make them better people as they progress through life. And the fourth one, of course, is to keep the history of the Old West alive. Is the reason I got this cowboy hat on and these uncomfortable boots. Okay? But that's part of the game. Again, this Saturday, for example, we are working in concert with Sahuarita PD and doing a shop with a cop at Walmart at 8 o'clock. So if you happen to be around the store at 8 o'clock, you'll see us up there walking these children around and letting them buy or purchase what they want for Christmas. They would probably not normally get if we didn't do that. Okay. If it wasn't for the White Elephant, we wouldn't be able to do that. I looked at our last meeting last week. If it wasn't for my last year's contribution from the White Elephant, I'd be $2,000 in the hole right now. You know, so it's just, this is something that has to happen for us, to continue to do what we're doing. So thank you to the White Elephant, the volunteers, the people that shop there, the people that donate there. It wouldn't happen without you. So thank you very much.
Arivaca Community Center facilities, followed by Arivaca Community Center Park and Recreation.
Part of the happy dance. We feel very honored and blessed to be part of the White Elephant family. We've been part of that family for years. And unbelievable what we've been able to accomplish with their help, with their payment forward attitude that they have. We extend invitation to our place. I want you to see what we've done. Thank you and God bless you.
Arivaca Community Center Park and Recreation, followed by Rebuilding Together.
Hi, everybody. I'm so grateful to be here today. We all are. This is the epitome of what the Christmas season is all about. And we have all of these beautiful people here to thank with all of our hearts. I'm the director of the Arivaca Community Center. We're the only game in town for recreation out there. And we're a very tight-knit community, and we're going to be having a winter fest Saturday night at 6 o'clock. Everybody's welcome. The kids will be performing. But this is a little poem I wrote about what I do. I love the little children, embracing everyone. My job is not so easy, but it's usually pretty fun. I appreciate their differences and honor who they are, the ones who grew here wild and those who came from far. My seniors are my best friends, because now I'm a senior too. We like to go on adventures, and we're up for something new. We love to make things craft-wise and have a potluck lunch. We talk and visit twice a week and enjoy ourselves a bunch. I love our family gatherings where everyone can come, where we can watch each other shine while they swing, dance, sing, or hum. I'm grateful for the young bloods coming in with energy new, and thankful for the elders and all that we can do. I'm grateful for our community and send my love to all. So Village of Barabaca, let's go on and have a ball. All of this we get to do because of the White Elephant. The White Elephant, all the shoppers, donators, volunteers, the contributions committee, they're the cherry on top of all of our programs. Thank you very much.
Rebuilding Together, followed by Friends of GV Sahuarita Library.
How do you top that off? I'm Marcela Chavez again, and I'm also the director for Rebuilding Together. And I want to thank the White Elephant because when we started with our emergency program, it started very small with just an extermination program. It's grown so much where we're able to do ramps, handicap bathrooms. It's grown to an extension that I'm so happy when somebody calls me and I don't have to say no anymore. It's always a yes. And I want to wish everybody happy holidays. I think all of us in this room are as happy as I am with their jobs. It's really nice when you get up and say, this is what I do. I work with my community. I started as a volunteer myself, and I can't even express. I work with many of you in town, and all of these programs are so worthwhile. Congratulations to everybody in this room.
Friends of the Green Valley and Sahuarita Library, followed by St. Andrew's Clinic.
Hi, my name is Sherry Peterson. I'm president of the Friends of the Green Valley Library, and I want to thank the White Elephant and everyone who worked so hard at the White Elephant for this grant. This is a grant that we've applied for to support our English as a second language program that we offer at the library in conjunction with the Pima County Public Library System. This is a program that was started years ago. It's a fully volunteer-run program. When that program, the original program was closing down, our board, along with the library board, recognized the need continued for this program. And so we have the White Elephant to thank for the fact that the Friends of the Library could afford to support it. We've had over 92 people in the program this year. People who say, I can finally help my child with his homework, I can finally read the signs at the store, I can finally ask for that promotion at work. So in keeping with our mission of enrichment of the community, of the entire community, I want to say thank you for this program.
St. Andrew's Clinic, followed by Santa Cruz Sheriff Dare.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Laura Romero, and I'm the Executive Director for St. Andrew's Children's Clinic. I want to thank the White Elephant, the volunteers, and the donors to the White Elephant. You work year-round, long hours. I've seen you, so thank you so much. Because of you, our children are having a voice, walking for the first time, and hearing their parents for the first time. We witness miracles every first Thursday of the month. And we also witness them when they come back from Shriners hospitals, walking back when they left here with a wheelchair. So thank you so much for believing in us and continuing to support us. Thank you.
Santa Cruz Sheriff Dare Program, followed by Santa Cruz Search and Rescue.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Alejandra Estrada, and I'm a Sheriff Deputy for the Santa Cruz County Sheriff's Office. I'm also the DARE instructor for the Sheriff Department. I want to thank the White Elephant for their great donation. It makes a difference in our community. Thanks to them and many other nonprofit organizations, we are able to keep the DARE program alive. Our kids need guidance, they need awareness, and thanks to the DARE program, we are close to them. It's an effort for the Santa Cruz County Sheriff's Department and another as well to have great contact with the kids and trying to make them better. They are our future. They need to be prepared. They need to be aware of the situation in the world these days. So thanks to their program and this donation from the White Elephant, that will be possible this year. Thank you very much.
Santa Cruz Search and Rescue, followed by Santa Cruz Training Program.
Good morning, folks. On behalf of the Sheriff's Department, I'm honored to be. Just want to thank the White Elephant for all their contributions. The search and rescue members are uses a grant for equipment and training, so we can better serve the community. So, thank you, folks.
Santa Cruz Training Program, followed by SAD.
Hello, everybody. I'm Marina Galhouse, and I'm the director of Santa Cruz Training Programs. And as many of you know, we provide services for children and adults with disabilities. Our program has grown over these past 52 years, and we have very special staff that work with us. The money that the White Elephant has awarded us will help us to continue to provide quality care and protection. This is helping to run and keep some cameras for their safety. And so we appreciate all the volunteer work that White Elephant does, and us, the community that shop there. Thank you so much, and Merry Christmas.
The Sheriff's Auxiliary Volunteers, followed by South Arizona VA Health Care System.
Good morning. I'm Chuck Winkenwerder. I'm the president of the Sheriff's Auxiliary Volunteers. And for those of you that live in this local area, do you know that Pima County has a new park? Yep, they sure do. They got several new parks, but one of them is down on Camino del Sol, the old golf course down there. I was down there just the other day. There's 130 acres. It's a park. You've got 5 miles of trail. You suppose there could ever be a problem out there? Somebody might get a snake bite, be a little short of water, that kind of thing. The Sheriff's Auxiliary has accepted an offer from the county to provide the security and surveillance of that park. But we didn't have any kind of a vehicle to do that with. It's a very narrow trail. You cannot drive a car down there. Search and rescue folks cannot drive a car down there. And so we came up with an idea that we needed a vehicle. We purchased a golf cart, or at least we wanted to purchase a golf cart. And that's where the White Elephant came into being with us. This golf cart, you might have already seen it on the park down there. We've been patrolling, getting our patrols started. Was provided for by the generosity of the White Elephant. They also included a trailer that we can move that golf cart around. So that's a new initiative you're going to see down there with us at that park over those 5 miles of trail. And on behalf of the 130 members of the Sheriff's Auxiliary Volunteers, I want to thank you folks for providing that golf cart to us.
Southern Arizona VA Healthcare System, followed by Sun Sounds of Arizona.
Good morning. I'm Kimmy Kammer from the Southern Arizona VA Healthcare System. I'm the volunteer coordinator there. And on behalf of our veterans, I want to thank you for your support. The White Elephant is always there for us every year. This grant will help to provide recreation for our veterans and also monies when they get in a pinch for emergency social work services. So thank you very much, and I hope you all have a very Merry Christmas.
Sun Sounds of Arizona, followed by Teen Challenge.
Good morning on this beautiful Arizona day. My name is Murray Everson. I've been a volunteer for Sun Sounds as a reader. Started 18 years ago. I'm currently the station manager for the Southern Division of Sun Sounds. We are a radio reading service and radio station that read for people with disabilities who can't read conventional print. We have been servicing the disabled population in southern Arizona for over 34 years. We couldn't do it without the support of organizations such as White Elephant. I've been involved with fundraising much of my adult life, and I have never seen a more generous organization than the White Elephant. So for myself, Sun Sounds, and all the recipients here, we are so grateful to the White Elephant staff, the board of directors, the volunteers, the grant committee, and everyone involved with the White Elephant. Thank you very much, and happy holidays.
Teen Challenge, followed by the Salvation Army.
Good morning. I'm Reverend Stowe Peabody. I serve as Executive Director for Teen Challenge. And these funds go to our adolescent girls program. In the last 43 years, we've cared for over 9,100 adolescent girls, 12 to 17, that have been molested or abused or runaways or on drugs in our communities all throughout southern Arizona. And I thank you for caring for them, especially the White Elephant's heart for them, because these girls need to know what real love is and care. And for many of them, they have not known that for most of their young life. And so this is an opportunity as a faith-based organization, as a ministry. We can love them and care for them, and they can go back into our communities whole and happy. Many have graduated from high school, college, gone on, very successful, and the White Elephant can be proud. For 49 years, I've served on the staff of Teen Challenge. This is my 49th year. I started as a volunteer. Go White Elephant. I love you. Thank you.
The Salvation Army, followed by Tucson Children's Museum.
I'm David O, Salvation Army's area coordinator for Green Valley and Tucson area. On behalf of Salvation Army, I would like to express deepest appreciation to this White Elephant support for the Salvation Army ministry. And here, so we have Esther Perales, who is the leader of Green Valley Salvation Army ministry. Would you please share how we use this money for?
Good morning, I'm Esther Corrales, and I'm very grateful with the White Elephant, because with this funding, we're going to keep helping the families of our communities on Sahuarita, Rimali, Amado, and Arivaca. Thank you, White Elephant. And here's Randy.
On behalf of the Advisory Council of the Salvation Army, we want to thank the community. We certainly want to thank White Elephant, all the volunteers. We rely on volunteers right now. It's a busy time. You may be seeing the red kettles out there if you're shopping in the community. All the money raised in the kettle stays here with our office in this community here, so we appreciate the hundreds of volunteers that help us complete our mission, so thank you.
Our next presenter and contribution committee member is June St. John. We have Tucson Children's Museum, followed by United Community Healthcare.
Good morning. I'm Stephanie from the Development Department at Children's Museum Tucson, and this is Lucy from our Education Department. And on behalf of the 430 Title I school students from Nogales, Sahuarita, and Santa Cruz County who experienced educational field trips at our museum, and the 100 students that took part in a weekly STEM program, after-school program at the museum, funded by White Elephant. We would like to present them also with this card signed by little ones. Thank you so much, and thank you for all that you do to improve our communities daily. And happy holidays.
United Community Healthcare, followed by Youth on Their Own.
Good morning, I'm Wendy, I'm the Chief Operations Officer for United Community Health Center, and we are just so thankful to the White Elephant for these annual gifts, and I'm really encouraged every year to come and just see what all of y'all are doing in the community, and just learning about new partnerships that we can explore. This grant opportunity for us the last few years has allowed us to kind of help help outreach for our patients in need of community resources. We've been doing medical primary care for adult pediatrics for 35 years, but we've been really noticing how much the healthcare needs are related to the insufficiency that folks have that are not related to their healthcare. So through this grant, we're able to reach out to all of you and get those people connected with the services that you provide. We have a dedicated, 2 dedicated staff members now who that's all they do is just try to reach out to your organizations to see how we can partner with you and help get these patients what they need so that they can better meet their healthcare goals. So thank you, White Elephant. Thank you for all of the support that you guys provide in the community. Merry Christmas.
Youth on Their Own, followed by Baggett.
My name is Art Loman. I'm a volunteer at Youth on Their Own. We are an organization that tries to keep homeless students in school. And in all of Arizona, they say there's about 29,000 homeless students in the state. And in Pima County alone, there's about 5,000. Last school year, 2018-2019, we helped 2,054 students stay in school. And as you can see, we still have a long ways to go. And the money that we receive here from the White Elephant Organization and all their donors will help us reach even more students. We have volunteers that are in the different schools trying to find those students who need help. We would rather have them in school than on the streets. And we help them by providing them with a financial incentive based on their school grades and in school attendance. We also provide them with free food, free clothing, free school supplies, even bus passes. And our coordinators, they help them have a successful high school career by making sure that they are in contact with various organizations within the community, with professionals, because we want these students to graduate and to go on to college or have a successful employment in the community. And many of them down the road will be in the various organizations that are represented here today. We thank you very much.
Baggett, followed by Hands of a Friend.
Good morning. I'm Joyce Palasek from Baggett. Baggett educates, supports, and empowers anyone with any type of cancer from the moment of diagnosis and for the rest of their life. The organization was started by a cancer survivor 16 years ago, and since then we have helped 80,000 people. It's available in English and in Spanish, and thanks to the generosity of White Elephant, we've been able to provide this resource for many years at no cost to patients, and this will help to ensure that that continues. So thank you very much. Enjoy your holidays.
Hands of a Friend, followed by Nogales Community Food Bank.
Good morning. My name is Maddie Pascal. I am the new CEO with Hands of a Friend, not because I wanted it, but because Patty O'Berry, our founder, passed away on the 16th of October this year. But she left a legacy, and the legacy is called Hands of a Friend and Genesis House Shelter. I'm very, very proud to be a part of this because I had a background just like Patty. We grew up in it and we married into it. So we know how it feels. After 80,000 bed nights in 14 years, we're still going strong. Maybe that's a good thing and maybe it's not. But every hand reaches out for every soul and every heart. So we're saving lives one heart at a time. Someone said, I don't know if I like that new slogan. And I said, well, why? And they said, because it sounds like a bunch of cardiologists. And I said, well, maybe we are. Thank you, White Elephant. Thank you, Green Valley, Serena. We love you all.
Nogales Community Food Bank, followed by Pima Council on Aging.
Good morning, my name is Efrain Figueras. First of all, I want to thank White Elephant. Thank you for your support, and thank all of you for everything that you do for the community. It's awesome to hear all your stories. Last year it was amazing to hear them. Again this year, I'm amazed to hear what you do, and thank you for doing that. As far as for Community Food Bank in Nogales, we've been going through some changes again. Like last year, this year we officially became a resource center. We added our community garden, looking forward to do adding some training center, adding forklift training to the community, some more classes. So it's awesome to see everything and to be part of this community. Thank you again. What a fun. Have a good day.
Pima Council on Aging, followed by Arivaca Action Center.
Good morning and happy holidays. My name is Joyce Finkelstein. I am the Executive Director of the Green Valley Samarita Volunteer Clearinghouse. And I'd like to thank the White Elephant and all of you for your support. The Volunteer Clearinghouse manages volunteers with volunteer opportunities. And without the support of the White Elephant, we could not be having our 13th annual Volunteer Showcase on January 15th, right here. So if you are looking for another volunteer opportunity or just want to learn about volunteerism in our community, please join us 10 to 12 on January 15th. Thank you, and thank you to the White Elephant for its continuing support of volunteers and volunteerism in our community.
Arivaca Action Center, followed by Friends in Need.
Wow, I am always impressed when I see not only all of these incredible checks going out to everybody, thanks to the White Elephant, but also just the awareness to the kinds of things that are happening in our communities. So many volunteers, so many tremendous groups and different things that are helping to support our area. Our mission at the Arivaca Action Center is to provide space for opportunities that enhance rural life. And so with that, we're able to have our own preschool, our early learning center. Our very youngest infants and toddlers have classes in care, getting them ready to advance into the Sahuarita district. We're a 4-star quality first program, exceeding high quality expectations. And we also have a fitness area that we're able to help people with their fitness goals, their health goals. And we also, this check also helps us provide professional development for our teachers so that they can continue to offer those quality services that our children deserve. So thank you so much, and wow.
Friends Indeed, followed by Combat Veterans Motorcycle Association.
Good morning. I'm Larry Engel from Friends Indeed, a volunteer. For those of you that don't know, in this diverse group, there may be a lot, Friends Indeed has been in business 48 years. We'll complete 48 years at the end of this month. We provide necessary transportation for residents of Green Valley to necessary medical and legal appointments in Tucson. We also provide transportation locally. When someone has a problem driving, they still need to go to the grocery store or bank, some other necessary places, and medical. We also supply loan out to people durable medical equipment, wheelchairs, walkers, and so forth. Also, about 65 clubs use the meeting rooms in our building and volunteering clearinghouse. Joyce Finkelstein was up here. We provide an office for them to use in our building. We're a 100% volunteer organization. In the years that we've been in business, White Elephant has answered the need every time we've submitted an application, a grant application. So we want to thank the volunteers and board, everybody that is involved with White Elephant, and that's thanks from 100% organization of volunteers, approximately 230 at this time. Merry Christmas.
Combat Veterans Motorcycle Association, followed by the Sahuarita Food Bank.
Good morning.
I'm Paul Long. I'm with the Combat Vets Motorcycle Association in Tucson, and our slogan is Vets Helping Vets. Without the White Elephant, we'd be a little bit less here in Green Valley and Nogales, but with their help now, we're supporting more vets in this area, and we cover all the way to Nogales and all the way up to Casa Grande. So we have a big operating area, but that's the need. That's what we're looking for. Thank you.
Saladita Food Bank, followed by Military Order of World Wars.
Thank you so much to the White Elephant. My heart is so full this morning that it's almost bursting. What I love about this community is not only do we all have our own missions, but we work together to support each other. We are a food bank that not only helps feed people, but also helps people progress along their journeys to a more self-sufficient status in life. And we do this in partnership with the Green Valley Food Bank and many other entities in the community. As president of the board, I have the privilege of working with about 200 volunteers. And I am in awe of the 600 volunteers that the White Elephant has that help them do everything from sort clothes to price furniture to run the contribution committee. Thanks to all of you for what you do. We are really, in these days, so focused on trying to increase the power of our operations because we are serving more and more people. As Debbie Acuna and I talk about, recently we've had a tremendous increase in folks coming to the food bank. And even though our economy is good, the rising tide is not floating all boats. And so we are able to provide that support because of this kind of donation and from the hearts of our community that donates to the White Elephant. So thank you so much. Our operations are particularly important right now because we are in a capital campaign and raising money for a new building so that we can serve the increased need in the community. So once again, thank you so much, and do have happy holidays.
Military Order of World Wars, followed by Arabaca Helping Hands.
Good morning to everyone and season's greetings. We are honored once again, the MOWW, to partner yet again with the White Elephant organization this year as it becomes a crucial partner for what we do. In my particular case, as the regional representative for the entire southwestern United States of the organization and as a national officer. It is truly inspirational to hear all of the organizations represented here today, and also to share with all of you that predicated the MOWW, even though it's considered on paper as a veteran services organization, our volunteers have more in common with missionaries and monks than we do as retired military officers. Well, that's true. And as such, of the 3 youth leadership conferences that we support throughout the Southwest, the Arizona program is highly recommended because of the generous donation from the White Elephant. And with that, God bless to all of you. And one last plug, January 17th, Sahuarita High School is going to have the massing of the colors and service of remembrance. Hopefully you'll all come out and help those young men and women to understand the value that their efforts are appreciated. Thank you.
Arabaca Helping Hands, followed by Rio Rico Historical Society. Rio Rico Historical Society.
Good morning, everybody. I'm Helen Saras Herman. I'm the president of the Rio Rico Historical Society. Chris Novak is the vice president, and he's with us today too. This is my second time here, and we are thrilled and honored for this help that we're getting from the White Elephant. We thank you so much. We have your contribution, that we got, the money has helped our young society. We've only been 4 years. The museum is less than 2 years. So we are really very new in the community, but we are making a splash. So thank you from the bottom of our hearts. We want to thank you all for your continuous support. And therefore, this year we're coming with a gift with this special plaque. And it says, in sincere appreciation to the Country Fair White Elephant for the support of the Rio Rico Museum facility. And a matching plaque will hang on our sponsorship wall with the 2 other sponsors that we have. So we are very appreciative. This year we had our 50th anniversary, the golden anniversary of Rio Rico, with a huge celebration. We've made a lot of great exhibits at the museum. We have a phone that you can call us now. We have a security system, which was really important, and that was all thanks to this grant. So we have plans for next year to do interactive exhibits. So please do stop by. And the other big thing that we did, the museum is free now. So that's all with your help. So thank you very much, and we truly appreciate the sponsorship.
Nogales Police DARE program, followed by Primera Alta Historical Society.
I didn't know if I was going to be tall enough for this, so I'm going to take this off. Good morning. I'm a police officer with the Nogales Police Department. I'm Officer Bunting. I'm also the DARE officer for the program. And this is a really awesome contribution to the program. This will help to reach out to about 400, 500 students in our small community. And it's not just the schools that we teach at. It also helps us reach out to other schools that help or request our assistance to go maybe teach some safety issues. And also it helps with buying supplies for all the kids, the books that are needed, and also the end of the year culmination field trip where all 300-400 students get to go, and it's really amazing, and it's a really great program. The kids love it, and because of this type of contribution, it really helps us to buy every year. The kids don't have to buy anything for the field trip, they don't have to pay anything, so this is really amazing to help out in our small community. So thank you very much, White Elephant. Thank you.
Primera Alta Historical Society, followed by Arizona Aerospace Foundation, better known as the Titan Missile Museum.
My name is Kiki Rodriguez. I'm the treasurer for the Primera Alta Historical Society Museum in Nogales. We want to thank the White Elephant for your support to our Kino Summer School for Children 6 to 12 years old, where they learn local history, family history, and also this helps for transportation to field trips for this group. We thank again the White Elephant, and we'd like to invite all to visit our present exhibition of Christmas trees at our museum. And a lot of these ornaments are handmade, and it's really beautiful. And we thank you again, and have a Merry Christmas.
Our last presenter, and also our committee member, is Dee Weaver.
Arizona Aerospace Foundation, the Titan Museum, followed by Green Valley Concert Band.
Good morning, everybody. It's really great to see all of you. I'm Yvonne Morris, the director of the museum.
I've been the director since 2004, so I have attended a lot of these ceremonies, and I want to say that this year does not disappoint. None of the years have ever disappointed. I always leave here so inspired, so grateful, and so humble, not only for what the Country Fair White Elephant does to support the education programs at the museum, but for what all of you are doing. It inspires me to want to give back more to the community. So I thank you all for that. Last year we used our grant to update our Junior Miss Lear program. We produced a full color booklet of activities for young kids to do while they're at the museum. It helps them engage more with the exhibits that they're going to see. This year we want to broaden our engagement even more. We're going to use this grant to pay the fees for American Sign Language interpreters to interpret our tours for our hearing impaired and deaf visitors who request it. We're also going to make a movie that's of the tour that is going to be interpreted by an American Sign Language interpreter. That will be posted on our website, available for people to download. We're also going to put it on a couple of tablets that people can check out from the museum when they visit. So thank you so much, Country Fair White Elephant, all the volunteers, all the people who donate. We really appreciate it.
Green Valley Concert Band, followed by the Green Valley Stage Band.
Hi, I'm Debbie Gurachek, a member of the Green Valley Concert Band, and I have to say this is just an overwhelming experience, I think, for all of us. When I talk to people about living in Green Valley, one of the first things on the top of my list I mention is the amazing organization of the White Elephant. And they're overwhelmed when they hear what White Elephant gives back to the community. And after hearing all of you talking about what you give back to the community, it's just, I'm just almost speechless. So as you like to give back to the community, as the Green Valley Concert Band does as well, we have over $15,000 budgeted in this current season to give back to the community. We provide high school students with scholarships to college to further their musical careers. We provide grants to some of our local band directors that is money for them to use at a discretion for anything from a student who can't afford to buy reeds for their clarinet, or they have an instrument that needs repair and their family can't afford it. These band directors are given money from the Green Valley Concert Band to help their students further their musical careers. There's a lot of statistics out there that say a good sound musical education is going to only help them become a better adult, more successful in their entire school career, and also help them in math. Music and math are very, very closely coordinated, and it's just amazing what a musical career can do. But most importantly, we'd like to thank the Green Valley White Elephant for supporting the concert band for many, many years. Thank you.
Green Valley Stage Band, followed by the Hilltop Art Gallery.
Hi, I'm Mike Finkelstein with the Green Valley Stage Band. As we go into our 30th year, we've been spending more and more of our time and effort, certainly thanks to the White Elephant, to educating and bringing big band jazz into the schools. Yes, we do play for adults, but more and more we find that the kids really appreciate the jazz. Just yesterday, we entertained about 500 kids at the Sarita Auditorium from the Sarita school system. Several weeks ago, we provided a similar concert for all the students at Continental School System. We're going to be, for our second year in a row, being one of the sponsors for a very worthwhile Rotary program called Jazz in the Desert, which will be held early next year at the Madeira Room at Quail Creek. So once again, thank you so much, White Elephant. We appreciate it, and we love bringing jazz to the community. Thank you.
Hilltop Art Gallery, followed by the Tubac Center for the Arts.
I'm Derwent Southers, the president of the Hilltop Art Gallery and Arts Education Center in Nogales. The White Elephant has helped us now for many years. In fact, we've been going for 52 years. I haven't been president for that long, though. I also have a fan here. It says, Hilltop Gallery, patron of the arts, I'm a fan of. And I'm going to leave a fan here. I'm really a fan of the White Elephant for all you've done for us. I'm going to leave these fans here. They fold up in a little thing and put it in your pocket, actually. Today, the Hilltop is more relevant to our community, I think, than ever before. We have art classes, both on and off site. We have monthly events and exhibits. We're expanding our service to meet the increasing needs of art education in the community. We have Saturday art classes. We now have a new extended gallery at the Santa Cruz Center of the Community College in Nogales. And we also work with other organizations, the Alzheimer's Wellness Connection, and so on. As the border community, we continue to work with the Mexican consulate and the artists from across the border. We're having in February and March a special program on the Santa Cruz River issues, which we're going to share with Mexico, the Rio Compartido. And so we thank you, White Elephant, for all that you've done for us for so long.
Tubac Center for the Arts, followed by the Community Center for Performing Arts.
Kate McCormick from Tubac Center of the Arts. A huge heartfelt thank you to the Country Fair White Elephant. Every June, something incredibly magical happens at Tubac Center of the Arts, which is a pretty kind of contemplative, quiet place most of the year. In June, each week we welcome 75 students who come from Nogales, Patagonia, Aravaca, Amado, Green Valley, Sagarita, Oro Valley. They come into our building, many of them needing a scholarship or a partial scholarship. We are able to do that because of Country Fair White Elephant. As well, we have 5 teenage assistant volunteers, many of whom have graduated from the art program. They get work experience that way. We have 5 paid team positions. Summer jobs for youth in Santa Cruz County is a wonderful thing. We have 5 wonderful instructors who come from a very diverse background, who bring with them the elder part of the mix for the summer, and we have a coordinator who has 30 years of teaching experience and team leadership experience. It's a wonderful, magical thing that happens, and the staff is always kind of excited, and the day after they leave, we kind of all have a sigh. It's a wonderful, wonderful experience with many layers of learning, not just the arts, but also how to work together and become an adult. So thank you so much to the White Elephant. We appreciate it.
Community Center for the Performing Arts, followed by the Green Valley Community Chorus.
Hello, my name is Chris Ashcraft, Executive Director of the Community Performance and Arts Center, and this is Kirsten Sparks, our wonderful office manager. We'd like to thank the White Elephant for their support over the years. The funding this time around is in part going towards our summer arts camp in June for students entering 3rd through 11th grade. This past year we had so many kids that we were able to double cast our production of Beauty and the Beast, and it's fun to see a couple of our cast members right over there. This upcoming summer we're planning on doing Seussical Junior. It's a musical incorporating the various stories of Dr. Seuss, so that'll be a lot of fun. The other part of the funding is going towards our brand new sound system that we installed at the beginning of the season in our theater, and I can't tell you how much it's done for the overall experience of our patrons, and none of this would be possible without the White Elephant, so thank you very much.
Green Valley Community Chorus, followed by the Barbarian Brass Band.
Hello, everyone. Good morning. My name is Betty Atwater. I'm the president of the Board of Directors for the Green Valley Community Chorus. We have been your community chorus for 46 years. I hope all of you have been to our concerts. For many years, we've given a scholarship to Continental School for their choral music program. But just 4 years ago, we were able to add to that a scholarship to Sahuarita and Walden Grove High Schools for their choral music programs. And thanks to the White Elephant, bless their hearts, just this year we've been able to add to our list of scholarship recipients Sahuarita Middle School choir program. And they bought sheet music for I Want a Hippopotamus for Christmas. One of the many things that they buy, the programs buy, transportation to and from competitions, wireless microphones to use at concerts, many things, sheet music, so many things that they can't afford to do by themselves. And you know how many teachers have to spend money out of their own pockets to provide for their students. So our choir, the community chorus, is so proud and so very thankful to White Elephant for its support of our endeavors to promote music education in our community. Thank you and have a happy holiday.
Barbarian Brass Band, followed by the Big Band Sounds of Green Valley.
Good morning. I don't know what I can say after what's been said this morning. My name is Patty Smith. Hi, John. It's okay, you can walk right in front of me. Our Bavarian band has been in function here for so many years, and we've worked with so many of the different associations here. Casa Community Center is one of them. We've had a great time providing music for the area and this community. And on a personal note, I'm here, and you too. Mike was one of our members for a long time. On a personal note, I'm at the White Elephant every Friday, and I see how hard these people work. Every last one of them. I'm just totally amazed. Every time I'm there for 3 hours and see all of this go on. And I recommend everybody that I know go there and shop. So thank you so much, White Elephant. We really appreciate it. Thank you.
Big Band Sounds of Green Valley, followed by the Friends of the Presidio.
I'm John Reitz, treasurer of the Big Band Sounds and one of the trumpet players in the band. And I'll kind of read out my statement to keep it short here. The mission of our band for the past 22 years is to provide opportunities for highly skilled and talented jazz players to rehearse weekly and perform in the community. And I have to say that in the past 2 years, we've also instigated a summer band program to keep these players busy during the summer and also invite high school players to come and join us. And that's been very rewarding because we've had a nice response from Continental High School and Sahuarita High Schools with their players coming and joining us. We've also been active in raising funds for various organizations in the community, such as CPAC and the Honor Flight Organization, helping raise funds by our performances. What else? I guess that's about it. So that's my short side.
Friends of the Presidio, followed by Santa Cruz Humane Society.
All right, good morning, everyone. I'm Shannon Stone. I'm the Executive Director for the Tubac Presidio. We are 11-acre state park. We have 5 buildings, 4 of them are historic, and 8 gardens. It's a lot to take care of. And although we are a state park, we get 0% operational costs from the state. So we have 1 employee, you're looking at her, and we have about 60 volunteers monthly to help us keep us going each month with operations, our programming, education, marketing. I mean, I could go on and on. You know, we really appreciate the White Elephant. This year we took a huge hit with our museum fire back in March. So we've lost a lot of revenue. We're about $22,000 in the red. And without this grant, there's no way we could provide educational opportunities for students young and old, whether it's with our programming, technology, any type of outreach materials. We rely on this every year, and we thank you so much. It's really our goal to educate, enlighten, and engage everybody, every visitor to the Presidio about our really rich history here in the Santa Cruz Valley. We get thousands of students, and there's no way we could pay for it without this. So I want to wish you all a Merry Christmas. God bless you all and everything you do with your organizations, and thank you for helping this community. Thanks.
Santa Cruz Humane Society, followed by the Tubac Historical Society.
I'm Sue Rogers from the Santa Cruz Humane Society, and I want to thank the White Elephant for their constant generosity to the shelter. And I have something I'd like to read, which was created by staff and input from the animals of the shelter. And I hope all of you will understand how much this grant means to all of us. 'Twas the night before Petmas, when all through the shelter, not a puppy or kitty was yelping or meowing. Our leashes were hung by the kennels with care, in hopes that St. Bernard would soon find us there. Chihuahuas were curled up all snug in their beds, while visions of doggy treats danced in their heads. When outside the shelter there arose such a clatter, we jumped up and barked at the shadows and the clatter. When what with my puppy eyes did I see but a big dog sled pulled by doggies like me. I barked to the others, that must be St. Bern, our saviors, they came. We barked, we yelped, and even meowed as we called them by name. There's Duchess, there's Nikki, there's Chance and Buffy, on Scooter, on Teddy, and little Scruffy. With a wink of his eye and a wag of his tail, we knew right away we'd have our own forever homes without fail. He opened the door and families stood there, with children all smiling and much love to spare. He leapt to his sled and to his team gave a call. Away they all flew as if chasing a ball. But I heard him exclaim as he chewed on a bone, "Happy Petmas to all, and to all a good home."
Yes.
Tubac Historical Society, followed by Paws Patrol.
Good morning. I'm Karen Wilson, the president of the Tubac Historical Society, and we have been a nonprofit organization for 53 years. We spend our time researching, collecting, helping others research, which is our biggest joy. We have a wonderful, wonderful volunteer organization, no paid staff, and probably about 25 people very engaged. Our oral history program has really taken off, and I'm starting to participate in that. And if you come to Tubac, come to the old school where it's now the Tubac Community Center. Stop by and visit us there, and we would love to share our collections with you. And some of you who are from Nogales or from other areas, you'll look in our files and see, oh my gosh, that's my great-grandpa, and find relative information. And Helen, I want to compliment you.
Rio Rico Historical Society is doing wonderful things, and that museum is top-notch. And by the way, it's on exit 17 of I-19 in the Garrett's supermarket area.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. I met Holland studying Spanish about how many, 8 years ago, I don't know. Thank you, White Elephant.
Pause for girls, followed by Equine Voices.
Of course not. Thank you. I'm Patty Hogan, and this is Vicki Mornian. We are board members with Cause Patrol. Every year, White Elephant has come through to help us and remember the four-legged creatures that are often left out of our society. Our purpose is to deal with feral cats, community cats, feral or stray. We promote spay and neuter. The tame cats that we get, we put up for adoption, and two very important things happened this year. We were asked in the spring by the Patagonia Animal Control to come in and help them with a big hoarding situation. We took in about 50 cats from there. We also had the largest kitten season ever in the spring in our 13 years. Our capacity rate between our volunteers and our shelter is usually about 50 cats. In June, we had 90. And we could not have done that had volunteers in this community not stepped forward to help us foster. The fall kitten season is big, but nothing like our spring was. And we are currently handling a couple cats that we are able to do with money that we get from White Elephant, with leg amputations, various serious injuries, and that has kept us really quite busy this year. And again, volunteers have stepped forward to help us with all those fostering needs. So White Elephant, thank you for your funds, and to the community, thank you for coming forward and volunteering with us.
And I would just like to add, if your cat or your dog is not spayed or neutered, please, please do it. It does help to reduce the overpopulation. Thank you.
Equine Voices, followed by GVR Hunting and Fishing Club.
Hello, good morning everyone. My name's Alberto. I'm the Director of Operations at Equine Voices. And if some of you haven't heard of Equine Voices, we rescue horses and donkeys. We currently have about 64 equine right now. And they're all from different cases, so some are from abuse cases, neglect, abandonment, and also from slaughter. And throughout we just celebrated our 15th year anniversary, and thank you very much, White Elephant, for helping us out. I know that we've been having your support for a few years, and throughout the 15 years, I think we've saved over 1,200 horses and donkeys. So we're out of Amalo, Arizona. If you guys ever want to come visit, we have tours and everything, so feel free. And thank you so much, White Elephant.
GVR Hunting and Fishing Club.
Good morning. My name is Richard Tolston, representing the GVR Hunting and Fishing Club. And we're particularly thankful to White Elephant for recognizing our club. I think it perhaps might be the first GVR club that has been successful in receiving an award. We began about 4 years ago with 19 members. We have a little over close to 200 right now. We're more than just a group of old guys and gals that get together and tell stories. We've kind of morphed into, we have good stories though. We've kind of morphed into an organization that focuses on the future of our community, and that is the young people. So we have a program of helping in the high schools with hunting and fishing programs. We presently planning on using this money for supplementing some money we set aside to present a mother-daughter fishing clinic, probably at Arivaca Lake or Pediabanca Lake, with emphasis on single moms, hoping that they will bring their kids and learn something about the outdoors. It was amazing to me, speaking with a high school teacher at Walden Grove, who started the environmental club at the school with our support, that she said, you know, these kids don't even know what's on the other side of the parking lot. They're scared what's on the other side of the parking lot. And it's not even a dense woods or a forest, it's just some little brush. So we're spending a lot of time and effort trying to help the kids understand what goes on. If you've been watching television lately, you know that Madam Chairwoman, I can yield the remainder of my time. Yield the remainder of my time to Don Brown, who has over 40 years experience of working with kids. And he can tell you just a little bit more what the club's all about. We have become pretty successful in raising funds. Just give them a kick, but don't kick them in the leg. Yes. Thank you very much.
Sorry about being a little slow. I had my ankle fused in April, and I had spent 3.5 months with no weight on the ankle and had to learn how to walk all over again, so I'm finally progressing. We're very excited to be, again, the thanks for the White Elephant for the donation. We were instrumental in establishing an $8,000 scholarship to a kid involved in getting a degree in wildlife management or environmental ed. We started that last year. Of course, the school system was concerned that we might be a fly-by-night operation. How can we advertise a 4-year scholarship if you guys dissolve in a year? So we had to put the $8,000 up front. So that was accomplished. And we'd like to welcome everybody to come to our annual fundraiser, which will be in February, being held right here at this facility. And again, thank you very much to the White Elephant for all your support. Many of our auction items, Richard has picked up from the White Elephant. So thank you very much.
Arivaca Auxiliary.
Thank you. I'm Dana Topping, president of the Arivaca Fire District Auxiliary, and I have Chief Larry Austin with me. We're very happy, the auxiliary is very happy to be part of this service organizations in Arivaca. And as a particularly remote area, our fire services are very important to the people in our community. Obviously to put out a fire, but also for a lot of medical help. We're at least 35 miles from the nearest facility. So the money that we get from the White Elephant supports our activities to support the fire department. Bake sales and hot dogs don't really cut it. So we're very happy each year to have the White Elephant funds, and thank you so much. And we also appreciate that they come out to Arivaca and see what we do. They talk with each of the organizations and find out what we do so they know who they're supporting. We appreciate it.
White Elephant, they have supported us for many, many years. I've been with the organization since 1986, and I can remember getting checks back then from you. So you really helped the fire department and our community. Thank you.
This
morning I have heard a lot of thank yous for the money that you have received. There are 124 organizations represented here today. But all of you are part of this special day, not just the checks that you've received, but each of you, along with the rest of the community, have all come together each time that you donate your gently used goods to the White Elephant. Each time, our approximately 600 volunteers prepare those items for sale in our store. And each time, you come to our store to shop and buy these treasures. So all of us working together made this day possible. Along with the checks that were given today, we also helped 20 high school students meet their goals, whether it is a trade school or a college of their choice. We have donated $100,000 toward the education of those 20 students. On behalf of Karen LeBeau, our General Manager, our Board of Directors, and our Contributions Committee, we want to say thank you for what you do in our community, for helping those people that need a little extra help. So today, to 124 organizations plus 20 students, we have given $1,700,000 back to the community. It's interesting that all of this is accomplished by 5 full-time employees and approximately 600 volunteers. Not only that, it's also interesting that we are open from 9 to 12, 6 days a week. By 9 o'clock in the morning at the White Elephant on any day, there is well over 100 people waiting in line. In fact, my morning is Tuesday morning, and I specifically counted 183 people just waiting in line to get into the store. And in January through March, when our winter visitors are here, it's well over 200 waiting in line.
Wow.
It's also interesting that in the last 5 years, the White Elephant has donated $8,333,000 back to our community in southern Arizona.
Yeah.
So on behalf of all of us at the White Elephant, we wish you a happy holiday, and remember, come shop the White Elephant.